You know, in so many respects, fair operators would say this weather is made to order. We know that the weather has a great impact on how many people turn out for the state fair. You're right. They're celebrating 164 years, a long-running journey of promoting agriculture and a good time, something that started with much smaller numbers a long time ago. 84-year-old Vera Mooney, you could easily say, has grown up with the state fair.
I've been here every year since I was 20.
64 years. She has been part of one of the icons of the Mississippi State Fair with the Malone's Taffy operation. Her late husband was once the CEO. It is by far one of the longest remaining vendors at the event.
How much is the box?
For 15.
I'm gonna get 15.
Okay, just one?
The candy booths are a common thread of the fairground fabric. She has seen the fair evolve from the days when it didn't arrive by trucks, rather by trains.
We always made sure we were here to watch it when it came down.
When they all floated off the trains.
And they had elephants and stuff like that too. They had animals too.
In the 50s, large crowds would mingle to take in the sideshows and the rides, some men wearing suits, ladies dresses.
It was grass a lot of way, you know, but gradually they paved it.
I'm sure they had no idea that this would become the state fairgrounds in the early days, because in those days, the Pearl River's right over there. This was a floodplain. This is nothing but a swamp and a marsh.
According to the state ag commissioner, Andy Gibson, the fair started up the hill from where it all sits now.
Well, it actually began at the old Capitol back in 1858 when a group of farmers came together and tried to, it was a day of thinking about new ways of doing things, new ways of raising crops and livestock, and they said, let's get all of our farmers together.
The formal foundation of the state fair has always been centered around agriculture. That is how it started, as a way to promote the state's largest industry.
In the early 1900s, as the event grew, there were a few years that it didn't happen during the Civil War, but after the early 1900s, the very first Commissioner of Agriculture, H.E. Blakesley, Commissioner Blakesley in 1906, began to give it the focus and direction to make it a larger event.
And so it found its way down the hill from the old Capitol to the former marshlands of the Pearl, to an event heralded each year as a magical mix of ag promotion and ride and food fun. The tents moved on in some cases to actual buildings.
In the 1950s, these livestock barns were built. They're getting about 75 years old.
It is an event now celebrating its 164th year, bringing smiles to the faces of children, delight to the adults, and showcasing the longstanding economic engine of the state of Mississippi.
Keeping agriculture the heart of it. Everything we eat, everything we enjoy on this midway, it all began on a farm somewhere.
They got the prairie farms over there where the big cow is.
And the Malone's Taffy booths, usually the first ones up and running at the midway.
It is a staple for people now because they call way before the fair starts, wanting to know if they're set up and going yet.
There's your card, and there is your candy.
They are nestled along the rides and attractions of a Mississippi State Fair, 164 years old and still running strong. The best guess is that the biscuit booth has been up and running about 50 to 60 years. It was started during Jim Buck Ross's tenure as state ag commissioner. Of course, the attendance numbers have changed dramatically from when it first opened with just a few hundred people to north of a peak somewhere above 600,000. The hope simply is that this event will continue to grow and continue to promote so many wonderful things about the state of Mississippi. We're live at the fairgrounds. Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.